Alright, what is up, guys? Welcome back to the fire alarm videos. This is going to be system test number 2. I'm finally back in the fire alarm hobby for once, for a brief moment here, so let's get started with the tests, even though everybody else is not here except my two sisters and me only, pretty much, in this house. And I'm gonna explain what is going on, guys. The reason why I haven't been making much videos lately, because I've been extremely busy around with school and work and all that, and also I haven't had a lot of time to work with the system. Well, finally, for this brief moment, for September 15th, I finally have some time to work with it. So, I'm going to discuss something. My grandmother is moving into my house upstairs and all that, because we really don't have any other option, but which is kind of sad. But it's not all bad news, but the good news is I'm back in the fire alarm hobby. And I will discuss things, and there was a little bit of issues that I'm having with my panel off video that I really haven't explained to you about, guys. For some reason, the transformer, the power supply board, was making a hissing noise, but I solved the problem, so it's not making that hissing noise anymore. It was probably a loose wire that was causing the problem in the AC current area. I took it apart and fixed it, but don't really try that at home, guys, if you control it enough. So, and also, I've discovered that NAC1 still works, because somebody chimed into my YouTube comments and told me what the Firelight code was. The Firelight code was just 5 zeros, and that was really helpful. Now I can reprogram this panel now, so I can program it to different codes now. So thank you very much to the shout out whoever gave me the code, which is really helpful, so thank you very much. So let's look inside the panel. As you can see, there's not really much has changed to the panel. You got the end of the line resistor on zone 6, and I don't have any other resistors to put on the rest of the zones, and I still do not have batteries for it yet. And I have the relay board hooked up still. You can see the green LED that's flashing underneath there. It's kind of hard to see, but you got the I'm not sure what this little box is. It's probably the transformer on the batteries or something like that. It's probably the transformer for the batteries or the CPU. I'm not sure. There's your AC input right here. You got your neutral white wire, and you got your two red and black wires, and you got your red loop right there. The red loop. And this panel is compatible enough by hooking up an annunciator to it, because it's got the auxiliary output right here on the left side of the board, the circuit board. And also, and the reason why I have this sticker over the piezo, so it lowers the volume of the piezo, because the piezo is a little bit loud. It's kind of a high-pitched loudness, and I'm really glad that I got the problem fixed in the circuit board area, so it's not making that noise anymore, which is good. And when I get all these troubles clear, I can't wait till the day until this trouble light goes out, this yellow trouble light right here. And the only light that should be on is the green AC power light, which is underneath the green LCD screen. Okay. And I don't have the smoke detector hooked up right now, so let's get going with devices here. As you can see, we have my Firelight BG12L, as usual. That's hooked on zone 1. And no smoke detector right now that's hooked up. We're not doing that for this test. And right here, we have my Wheelock 7002T-24 horn strobe. And compare for the panel's output and the power supply's output. On this panel, the strobe skips a little fast, which is definitely normal for a 7002T, and the 7002T will still sound clean the way you guys like it, because the panel only puts out filtered DC. So I really wish I had another one of these hooked up to the panel if I had two of them. Well, here's my other 7002T, which is 12 volts. Currently, this can't really be used on the panel because the panel only puts out 24 volts, and this one only takes 12 volts. So I'll probably never operate on this. I'll probably never hook this up to the panel. Never. So let's take that out. So let's get started with the system. Are you guys ready? Put my hearing protection on because this thing is loud. Okay, are you guys ready? In 3, 2, 1. I guess we could silence that. This thing is so loud that you can't really hear the panel beeping over it. You can't really hear the panel beeping at all. So basically, it does that goofy strobe skipping. If this thing was operating off of full wave rectified current, it would make a really scratchy sound, but the way it sounds normal and it sounds really clean. So that's good for the most part. I really excuse me, I really like that. I like how this panel puts out filter DC, which is really good. Now let's reset the pole station. Get my Firelight key. There's the inside of the pole station right there. And now, let's reset the panel. Yeah, that sound does sound kind of funny. Let's acknowledge the trouble that's still in action. And for an extra treat, let's do drill. Let's hold the drill button for 2 seconds and see what happens. Ready? 3, 2, 1, hold. If I just reset it, then it will just shut off. Okay. That's enough of that. So that's basically, that is all for System Test 2. And I will address something else with this panel, guys. And my experience with this panel has been really great so far because this is one of the good starter panels to start out with, because I would recommend this one because I know this panel is not basically a Firelight panel. It's made by Auto Pulse 542R. When the seller eBay sold it to me, he labeled it as Firelight MRP-2001, but I don't see any model number like that anywhere on this panel. This is basically the real name for it right there on this black. I'm not sure what that's called. I think that's some type of fabric or something on this panel. But basically, that is all for System Test 2, pretty much. There's other coding options for this panel. It can do temporal California code. It can do fast march time. And it can also do, it does have 5 synchronization options: system sensor sync, Wheelock sync, Gentex sync, Faraday sync, and Amsico sync. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed this pretty much 10-minute test of System Test number 2. I hope you enjoyed Fire Alarm. I hope you enjoyed System Test number 2, and I will see you guys in the next video. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and that'll be it.